Well, Refugee Week is a dedicated week. It happens every year. And it's a week for us all to hear from refugees about their situations, both overseas and also their resettling into the UK. So you can learn about their struggles, you can hear about their successes, and I would say probably all the organisations in the UK that work with refugees have special events, they have films, they have things you can watch and learn, things you can participate in related to refugees, so that we'll get a chance to learn more, and there's a special week dedicated to it. It's also an important week for refugees. I think we can hear a lot of negative rhetoric and reporting if we only listen to the news, but Refugee Week is a chance to listen more carefully, a chance to hear people's stories about being refugees. You know, it's a chance to just grow in our own understanding of situations that refugees face, both here in the UK and also further afield and around the world. For asylum seekers, the situation is very difficult in the UK. There is very much a hostile environment for them. And also because of COVID in the last year, many people have been housed in temporary accommodation, in hotels. You may have seen on the news about disused barracks being used for accommodation. Many accommodations are not suitable, and asylum seekers are having to wait many months and years for their asylum case to be heard by the Home Office. So it's very, very difficult. As Welcome Churches, we have been involved in petitioning the government regarding the new immigration plan, which is being put forward this year, which you might have heard about in the news. And we do hope for better and safer routes for people seeking asylum, and a better system for having their cases heard and not leaving them in limbo, waiting for their Home Office interview. Welcoming strangers is very much part of our biblical mandate. I mean, for each of us individually, firstly, God welcomed us. Like he is the host, and we have been welcomed by him. So we reflect him as we welcome others and reach out to other people. We're also specifically told to welcome strangers. Both the Old Testament and New Testament speak about it. In the Old Testament, God's people were told to love those who are foreigners, for you yourselves were foreigners. And in the New Testament, in Hebrews, for example, we're told, do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. Or in Matthew 25, we read the words of Jesus saying, for I was hungry and you fed me, I was thirsty and you gave me a drink, I was a stranger and you invited me in. So the thread is there all the way through Scripture, the thread of God hosting and welcoming us, and then our mandate to go and do the same to others around us. Well, there are lots of resources available for Refugee Week. This year, Refugee Sunday, which is a day that often churches use to think especially about refugees and asylum seekers, this year it falls on Father's Day. And so at Welcome Churches, we've produced a fantastic short video in which a refugee father talks about his situation and how becoming a refugee has affected him as a father. So churches can download a copy of the video, they can use it in their church services. We also have an event on Wednesday the 16th of June together with Krish Kandaya and Patrick Regan, who is our patron, and we're talking about refugees, Jesus and justice, and it's an online event. So you can participate in that, come along to it, have a listen, and learn from that as well. Obviously, the other big way for churches or individuals is to give a financial gift, either to Welcome Churches or elsewhere. So participating and sharing by giving, sharing in the welcoming refugees to the UK.